my dear friend, it's been an age, has it not? You're looking very well indeed. Our skeletal friend will be very pleased to see I found my way here, despite my invitation getting lost in the post. Oh, I wouldn't bother you with such things during a party. And anyway, I've gotten quite good at replicating your signature, so you needn't even bother with the release form. You might help me with the title, though. I'm considering The Hero and Me. What do you think? Me. It's all Volo as far as I'm concerned. Perhaps, once the manuscript is finished, you'd even be willing to write a foreword? Or better yet, I'll write a draft and you could just sign your name. Better still, I'll sign it for you. Your success really has been wonderful for my reputation. But you mustn't let me hog your attention all night, my friend. You've many friends to chat to, and I'd love to listen in.
Good evening again, young Harper. Ensure you ever maintain balance between drink, water, and nourishment on a night like this. Safe place here. Huh. Very good. That isn't one you learned from me.
Breathe deep, Boo! The smell of heroes sings from every stone in this place. To meet again where your journey began, my friend. An honor. For Minsk and his hamster both. Oh, and for Happy also. He is not a guest, but your newest follower. It is just this day that Happy learned of your legend, while we gazed down upon the very city you saved. Granted, Happy dangled upside down from my fist. Minsk caught him, a guild sneak thief sifting through the rubble. When the portal appeared, Minsk was so startled that he dropped the halfling through. Perhaps this is why he has grown dizzy and wandered off. So I have. Though it is a peace made more from blade and boot than it is any sense of brotherhood. 9 fingers forbade any looting of the Illithid's fleshy vessels. And so Minsk guards what remains of the battle site. Even from her. But where Minsk might once have thrown any sneaking scoundrels from the tower top, now I tell them of you. How you ruled the wickedness within. How they might do the same. Though, of course, it is still for Boo to decide if they live or die. But enough, my friend! I cannot tell your tale if I do not know the whole of it. Minsk and Boo would know where you have been, what you have done. Minsk hears the determination rattle your cry. Even if he can't remember who is the Comet and who the Lich Queen. Boo will remind him of the details later. He has the memory of a miniature giant space elephant. Now, Halfling, Boo will not have you embarrassing him in front of his friends. So you ought to know the rest of the company you keep. Will Ravengard, the Blade of Frontiers, Devil-Horned and Angel-Hearted. Lae'zel of Creskiller, true child of Gith and true friend to Boo. Though she will and say it is not so. Astarion, who is banished by the sun itself for fear his Spanish soul might outshine it. We visit him much down in the dark places, though he often moves his lair without remembering to tell Minsk where. Gale, the man who would be a god, but then thought better of it. Boo thinks better of him for it too. Shadowheart. 2 gods tugged at her soul, but she managed to keep it all for herself in the end. Wait, Boo, did she do something with her hair? Halsin, Archdruid of somewhere. He is a much better man than he smells. And there, the champion of the Hells herself. Karlach Demon's Bane, Devil's Bane, Merkul Ball and Bane. Once the guild is made of goodness once more, Bull shall scratch the Hells wide open and find a way to bring her back. And finally, Jahira. If this is a name you do not already know, then not even Boo can save you. Study them well, sneak thief, for the best among them will be a guide for your guild. Heroes who put the city before themselves, who never falter in their duty. And more than this, who never arrive to a party without even a gift for the host. Go, my friend, be among our friends. There is much work yet to be done before this one is fit to join them.
I fear I am becoming accustomed. You have managed to survive without me. A welcome surprise.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God. He wasn't kidding. Withers, you mad bastard! You brought me back! Soldier. It's really you. I've missed you. Like, I've really missed you. And you're so shimmery. Limbo, huh? You and Lae'zel have really been going places. Gods, I wouldn't have the nerve to stand against the two of you on any plane. As for the Avernus crew, man, that place is brutal. Oh, but hey, guess what I found? Cambion dropped a map with directions and blueprints for Zariel's own private forge. A fucking forge! Our current plan is to get in, grab a smith, and force him to fix old Rusty. Or maybe give me a brand new model that can live outside of Avernus. You haven't seen the last of old Karlach yet, soldier. Always. I won't be in Avernus forever, you know. Can I look you up when I'm out? This won't be the last time. I promise.
I expect there have been other reunions to which I was not invited.
One so fleshless.
I am surprised you dare face me, after departing as you did. Perhaps you think yourself safe in this projected form, but I assure you, if I wanted you dead, you would be. So, what do you have to say for yourself? Lae'zel has an army. She is hardly alone. And she certainly does not need you to protect her. No. You were presented with a choice of paths, and you chose poorly. A pity. You could have at least had the conviction of your choice. Now, you simply look weak. But If your senses ever grace you with their presence again, and you wish to return to my side, I may consider your plea. I feared that returning to the Underdark as an apostate of Lolth would be an act of madness. Perhaps it was. If so, it is a madness that fits me well. Rebels swarm to my cause, and even if it takes centuries, I will reclaim my house in Menzoberranzan. And make the Spider Queen bleed. I expect there have been other reunions to which I was not invited.
It smells so good here!
This has a keen eye for a nice vintage.
Ooh, fresh air.
Why were we
By the living gods,
scrounging in
eh?
barrels and crates for supplies when he could source booze? God, I remember one evening when we had to eat 14 apples, some fish heads, and a stale loaf of bread just to get by.
Suddenly I had a spot of deja vu.
I expect there have been other reunions to which I was not.
Good song, good company, and good wine from the looks.
I fear I am becoming accustomed to the taste of sun-fed plants. I would kill for a glass of Ulava wine.
Why is the night always sweeter? It's such a rich,
Beautiful here!
Withers has laid out quite a spread of food, for one comprising mostly of bone. Perhaps he wishes to live vicariously through the attendees' appetites.
I fear I am becoming accustomed to the taste of sun-fed plants. I expect there have been other reunions to which I was not invited.
I do not know. All of our friends were young. But perhaps Happy has an opinion on who is famous.
I expect there have been other reunions to which I was not invited.
A beautiful night. I wish it could last forever.
I fear I am becoming accustomed to the taste of sun-fed plants. I expect there have been other reunions to which I was not invited.
Here, store some reactions. Send this
Oh, pardon me.
I expect there have been other reunions to which I was not
polish up the
invited.
horns.
No doubt about it. Engine's cooking hotter here. Damn.
I fear I am becoming accustomed to the taste of sun-fed plants. I expect there have been other reunions to which I was not invited.
Reunited with friends amidst nature. What more could I wish for?
I expect there have been other reunions to which I was not invited.
Cool, fresh air. By the living gods, I needed it.
Withers has a keen eye for a nice vintage. Why were we scrounging in barrels and crates for supplies when he could source these? God, I remember one evening when we had to eat 14 apples, some fish heads, and a stale loaf of bread just to get by.
I fear I am becoming accustomed to the taste of sun-fed pools.
Withers has a keen eye for a nice vintage. Why were we scrounging in barrels and crates for supplies when he could source these? God, I remember one evening when we had to
Kill
eat
for a
14
glass of
apples,
Ulava
some fish
wine.
heads, and a stale loaf of bread just to get by.
Suddenly I had a spot of deja vu.
I expect there have been other reunions to which I was not invited.
Good song, good company, and good wine from the looks of it.
I expect there have been other reunions to which I was not invited.
Revelry and community on the eve of revolution. Magnificent.
Oh, pardon me.
I fear I am becoming accustomed to the taste of
It smells so
sun-fed
good here!
pools.
Oh, I can eat a beholder. What's cooking?
Left the table. This is really perfect.
I fear I am becoming accustomed to the taste of sun-fed
I'm glad the
pools.
roads were kind. I'd hate to have missed this. Lucky thing I didn't decide to go to army yet. No way I would have made it back in time.
The past made present. I'm glad for it. For this.
I would kill for a glass of Ulava wine.
It smells so good here!
I expect there have been other reunions to which I was not invited.
A beautiful night. I wish it could last forever.
the bard knows some of my favorites. Unless my taste in music is too antique, of course.
I fear I am becoming accustomed to the taste of sun-fed plants. I would kill for a glass of Ulava wine. I would kill for a glass of Ulava wine.
The whole
I
gang is
expect
here.
there have been
Wish I'd
other
had time to
reunions
polish
to which
up
I
the
was
hooves.
not invited.
See, Happy? The true victory is won. The rewards are delicious. Those hands were who can see them. There's you from the kingdom.
Suddenly I had a spot of deja vu.
This has a keen eye for a nice vintage. Why were we scrounging in barrels and crates for supplies when he could source booze? God, I remember one evening when we had to eat 14 apples, some fish heads, and a stale loaf of bread just to get by. Withers has a keen eye for a nice vintage.
I fear I am becoming
Why were we
accustomed to
scrounging
the
in
taste of
barrels and crates for supplies
sun-fed
when he could
plants.
source booze? God, I remember one evening when we had to eat 14 apples, some fish heads, and a stale loaf of bread just to get by.
Cool, fresh air. By the living gods, I need it.
I would kill for a glass of Ulava wine.
Withers has a keen eye for a nice vintage.
I expect there have been other
Why were we
reunions to which I
scrounging
was
in
not.
barrels and crates for supplies when he could source booze? God, I remember one evening when we had to eat 14 apples, some fish heads, and a stale loaf of bread just to get by.
Oh, no. Vincent cannot keep up. But you is rather like him.
I fear I am becoming accustomed to the
Withers has
taste
a
of
keen eye for a
sun-fed
nice vintage. Why were we
Oh,
scrounging in barrels
pardon
and
me.
crates for supplies when he could source booze? God, I remember one evening when we had to eat 14 apples, some fish heads, and a stale loaf of bread just to get by.
Good song, good company, and good wine from the looks of it.
Withers has laid out quite a spread of food, for one comprising mostly of bone. Perhaps he wishes to live vicariously through the attendees' appetites.
Withers has a keen eye for a nice vintage.
Nice to return to familiar environments.
Why were we scrounging in barrels and crates for supplies when he could source these?
I expect there have been other reunions to which I was not invited.
14 apples, some fish heads, and a stale loaf of bread just to get by.
I expect there have been other reunions to which I was not invited.
Beautiful night. I wish it could last forever.
I was not.
I do not know who. All of our friends were well. Perhaps Happy has an opinion on who is.
Thank Mother Gith.
No doubt about it.
Psionic projection.
Engine's cooking hotter here. Damn.
Flattery. Fools and
I expect there have been other reunions to which I was not. I fear I am becoming accustomed to the taste of sun-fed plants. I expect there have been other reunions to which I was not.
The whole gang is here. Wish I'd had time to polish up the horns.
Oh, pardon me.
Withers has a keen eye for a nice vintage. Why Why were we scrounging in barrels and crates for supplies when he could source booze?
I must be careful to not overindulge tonight,
I remember one evening
lest I
when he
lose
could eat
control
14
and slip into bear
some
form.
fish heads and a stale loaf of bread just to get by.
I fear I am becoming accustomed to the taste of some things. Kill for a glass of lava wine.
You see, Happy? A true victory is won. The rewards are delicious. Have some. Those hands were who consider, lest you become the leader.
My knees are a little stiff. Must be a storm coming.
Cool, fresh air. By the living gods, I needed it.
A gathering of heroes. A fine target for our enemies. Kill for a glass of lava wine. I expect there have been other reunions to which I was not invited.
Withers has a keen eye for a nice vintage. Why were we scrounging in barrels and crates for supplies when he could source booze? God, I remember one evening when we had to eat 14 apples, some fish heads, and a stale loaf of bread just to get by.
I fear I am becoming accustomed to the taste of some things.
Good song, good company.
I fear I am becoming accustomed to the taste of sun-fed plants. glass of Ulava wine. I would kill for a glass of Ulava wine.
Withers has a keen eye for a nice vintage. Why were we scrounging in barrels and crates for supplies when he could source these? God, I remember one evening when we had to eat 14 apples, some fish heads, and a stale loaf of bread just to get by.
I would kill for a glass of Ulava wine.
A beautiful note. I wish it could last forever.
Oh, pardon me.
I expect there have been other reunions to which I was not invited.
Thank Mother Gift. The psionic projection is holding.
I expect there have been other reunions to which I was not invited.
Withers has a keen eye for a nice vintage. Why were we scrounging in barrels and crates for supplies when he could source these? God, I remember one
fear I am
evening when we
becoming
had to eat
accustomed.
14
Reunited
apples,
with
some
friends
fish heads, and a
amidst
stale loaf
nature.
of bread just to get by.
What more could I wish for?
The whole gang is here. Wish I'd had time to polish up the horns.
We've left the table, so this is still first.
Withers has a keen eye for a nice vintage. Why were we scrounging in barrels and crates for supplies when he could source these? God, I remember one evening when we had to eat 14 apples, some fish heads, and a stale loaf of bread just to get by.
I would kill for a glass of Ulava wine.
just-made present. I'm glad for it. For this.
I expect there have been other reunions to which I was not invited.
Why were we scrounging in barrels and crates for supplies when he could source these? God, I remember one evening when we had to eat 14 apples, some fish heads, and a stale loaf of bread just to get by.
Cool, fresh air. By the living gods, I needed it.
I fear I am becoming accustomed to the taste of sun-fed plants. I expect there have been other reunions to which I was not invited.
Lucas has a keen eye for a nice vintage. Why were we scrounging in barrels and crates for supplies when he could source these? God, I remember one evening when we had to eat 14 apples, some fish heads, and a stale loaf of bread just to get by.
I expect there have been other reunions to which I was not invited.
Withers has laid out quite a spread of food, for one comprising mostly of bone. Perhaps he wishes to live vicariously through the attendees' appetites.
I fear I am becoming accustomed to the taste of sun-fed plants.
Good song, good company, and good wine from the looks of it.
I expect there have been other reunions to which I was not invited.
A beautiful night. I wish it could last forever.
No doubt about it. Engine's cooking hotter here. Damn.
Oh, pardon me.
Withers has a keen eye for any nice vintage.
I would kill for a glass of Ulava wine.
When he could source these. God, I remember one evening when we had to eat 14 apples.
The whole gang is here. Wish I'd had time to polish up the horns.
Gathering of heroes. A fine target for our enemies. I expect there have been other reunions to which I was not.
Reunited with friends amidst nature. What more could I wish for?
No doubt about it. Engine's cooking.
You're quite certain I look acceptable? I can't remember when I last wore something other than my teaching robes. Feels a little odd to find myself in something so unsinged. That's a relief. I wasn't sure if I'd made too much of an effort. Or perhaps not enough. I won't keep you to myself for too long. But while I have you, I want to say thank you for encouraging me to attend this evening. Teaching at Blackstaff Academy has proven such an unexpected pleasure. Sometimes I find it hard to tear myself away. Just one of the myriad unexpected ways life has delighted me in recent months. Even my own city feels new to me, now that I share it with you. I'm just glad you're happy there. When we met, our lives were rather different, and being here this evening, well, reminds me how much has changed. When Mistra quelled the orb at last, she did more than rid me of its threat. She created room for hope, where once I only felt despair. Standing here, now, I no longer see the people we were. Frightened, desperate, alone. We changed. We survived. And we did it together. I've missed them. I've missed this. I wouldn't go quite that far. Living without the threat of imminent ceramorphosis seems infinitely preferable to life on the precipice of such a transformation. As I told you long ago, it is to be avoided. God knows we suffered for our salvation, but it was worth it. wasn't it? We did something incredible. And wherever life takes us, we'll carry the memory of that with us forever. Now, much as I could spend an eternity in your company, we see plenty of each other already. Tempting as it is to keep you all to myself, would be terrible company if we didn't mingle for at least part of the evening. I love you. Now go on, before I change my mind.
I have a lot on my mind.
Well, look who decided to turn up. I wasn't sure our withered old friend could live up to his promise. But here we are. Or here I am. I'm not sure about you. But of course, I imagine traversing a cosmic war zone is no easy thing. You know, I was concerned you'd land yourself in trouble without me to look after you, but I see you're doing just fine as you are. Flying across the cosmos on the backs of dragons, waging war on your mad queen. I couldn't be more proud. Cheeky. I've been very well behaved, thank you. I've taken a turn as an adventurer and hero. It turns out no one actually cares about murder, as long as you murder the right people. And apparently I'm rather good at it. Yes, but you say all sorts of things. Honestly, I don't even listen half the time. It has made for a nice change, though. Inspiring hope in people, instead of terror. Well, I do try to inspire a little terror. I'm still me, after all. I did at first. But then I realized. These shadows, this darkness, it's all a part of me. I spent too long defined by what other people did to me, the choices other people made for me. But that's over now. This is who I am, in all my glory, for better and for worse. And to you, we've had quite the journey, you and I. From the moment I first threatened you, I knew you were someone special. Someone to take on the world with. I will miss our time together. But then again, maybe this isn't goodbye. So much as it's, see you later, darling.
And that's my mother's sitting room.
And the dining table, and the hearth, and above all, your love.
Oh, hello. Let me guess, you've got some suggestions about the music choice. Go on then. What should I play? Fine. It's your party after all.
A lava wine for this.
The whole gang is here.
Wish I'd had time to polish up the horns.
I would kill for a glass of Ulava wine. I expect there have been other reunions to which I was not invited.
This one night is like any other, and yet different. Thou art the savior of Baldur's Gate, until such time it requires saving again. How dost thou feel? I am pleased to hear it. The satisfaction of one's intention is, to my surprise, a rare accomplishment. Enjoy the revelry of the day. Thou deservest at least that much. Yes? What indeed? Prick up thy ears and listen. The balance of the world restored. The balance of these lives, mortal and otherwise, brought to account. Hear me, thou heroes, wastrels, friends. I have waited long to tell you these words. It is over. For now. Thou played thy part in weaving the fabric of fate itself, but for every thread you sewed, so did the gods unravel another. Sleep, rest, revel, but be ready, for thou mayst yet be needed. Until we meet again, I wish thee every possible fortune, health, wealth, love, and above all, problems worth solving. To you.
Shining star of mine, hold tight. Don't fight the power. Moonlight burning the flower. Hold tight, don't fight the power. Firelight burning the tower. Hold tight, don't fight, don't lose the power.
I feel your breath upon my neck, a soft caress as cold as death. Cold as death. I didn't know you well back then. I blame it on luck and vain. Luck and vain. Your blood like wine, I want it in. Oh, darling, get me drunk and make me feel it's not my fault. I'm not to blame. These ain't my sins. I broke my chains. There's more to do, and I still want to live.
I feel your breath upon my neck, a soft caress as cold as death.
Cold as death.
I feel your heart beat in my soul. Our futures bound, our bodies know. Your blood like wine, I want it in. Oh, darling, get me drunk, invite me. It's not my fault, I'm not to blame. These ain't my sins, I broke my chains. There's more to do if I can only leave. I can't go yet, don't let me die. I'll never stop until I'm done. But just tonight, maybe I'll rest in peace. I feel your breath upon my neck, a soft caress as cold as death. Cold as death. I hear your heart beat in my soul. Our endings bound, our bodies know. I can't go yet,
Don't let me die.
I want to live.
My only one. There's more to do if we can only live. The clock won't stop, and this is what we get.
dear of mine, hold tight. Don't fight the power. Moonlight burning the flower. Hold tight, don't fight the power. Firelight burning the tower. Hold tight, don't fight, don't lose the power.
I feel your breath upon my neck, a soft caress as cold as death. Cold as death. I didn't know you well back then. I blame it on luck and pain. Luck and pain. Your blood like wine, I want it in. Oh, darling, get me drunk and make me feel it's not my fault. I'm not to blame. These ain't my sins. I broke my chains. There's more to do, and I still want to live.
I feel your breath upon my neck, a soft caress as cold as death.
Cold as death.
I feel your heart beat in my soul. Our futures bound, our bodies know. Your blood like wine, I want it in. Oh, darling, get me drunk, invite me. It's not my fault, I'm not to blame. These ain't my sins, I broke my chains. There's more to do if I can only leave. I can't go yet, don't let me die. I'll never stop until I'm done. But just tonight, maybe I'll rest in peace. I feel your breath upon my neck, a soft caress as cold as death. Cold as death. I hear your heart beat in my soul. Our endings bound, our bodies know. I can't go yet,
Don't let me die.
I want to live.
My only one. There's more to do if we can only live. The clock won't stop, and this is what we get.
There thou art, the dead three. Thy faces gods, thy actions barely worthy of the name. Didst truly believe thy ploy would succeed? Didst believe I would not notice? Thou soughtst to bolster thy strength by taking away the souls of mortals. But souls vanish when their hosts become mind flayers. Didst think the other gods would not notice? Gods thou may be, yet thou hast proven thyself fools, everyone. The supplication of Bane, the whimper of Baal, the death mule of Merkel. Felled by mortals, I overestimated thee. They did not. Vermin, away. Thou wilt trouble us no more.